Welcome back to Young Trip Reactions. So the next video we're gonna do is Black Man, MAULED by Police K-9. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message over on Instagram or FB. If you have any things involving police misconduct, violations of civil rights, or any type of police mistreatment involving you, a relative, a friend, involving injustice and police misconduct situations, send that to me through either Facebook or Instagram as well too. Let me know if you have a civil rights attorney similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself on the case, other activists on the case as well too, so I can connect with them and try to help fight for you, for justice for you, your friend, your loved one, whoever. If they're, if you have to fight for them because they're no longer here, or they're not in a position to fight for themselves, so you have to fight for them because they got severely injured or anything like that. Just send me a direct message over on Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook and Instagram links will be at the top of the chat, along with the original video, and in a link in the description, along with the original video for my social media. If you have any videos that you run across that you just want to hear me react to on the channel, you can post them in my community tab or send them to me through direct message on Instagram or FB as well too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and let's get into this. And I also have the update regarding this as well too after this. Very sad. Let's get into it.
A cop has now been put on leave. Top story of the day. A cop has now been put on leave after a brutal arrest that included a K-9. We have the video and the update. Here it is.
Even a civilian is screaming, "Get the dog off of him." And the cops are just sitting there. They're just sitting there. Absolutely insane. Let's continue.
Man. Hey, man, get the dog off of him, man. Get the dog off of him.
It's a damn shame. I'm taking you to Tennessee. Put up.
It's a shame. Let's continue.
Big full mask.
Dog off of him.
Put it up full mask, Jordan.
Shame. I'm taking you to Tennessee. Put up the big full mask.
Put it up full mask, Jordan.
This is a city called.
Dog off of him.
It's a damn shame. I'm taking you to Tennessee. Put up the big full mask. This is a city called Clarksville, Tennessee. The video shows an officer pulling a black male to the ground by his hair, tasing that black male, and then releasing the police dog, the K-9, on the black male as he was being restrained. The officers can be heard repeatedly telling the man to put his hands up before releasing a K-9 that began biting the suspect. The man can be heard yelling, quote, "He's biting me," as officers try to handcuff him. The K-9 continued biting the man for almost 60 seconds before the officers handcuffed him. The officer had to physically pull the dog off the suspect. Police have not released the name of the cop or why the man was being pursued in the first place.
Of course they won't release the name of the uncivilized mutt Let's continue.
Let me say this. Or while the man was being pursued in the first place. Let me say this. There's an entire conversation that should be had about the use and misuse of K-9s in law enforcement anyway, period. They should not be permitted, in my opinion. Depending on the training of the K-9, the aggressive training of the K-9, you may get more aggressive attacks than simply the normative takedown, which is policy, if a K-9 is employed by that unit. There's more. All that they revealed is this. CPD, the police department, leaders are aware of the use of force incident involving the K-9's handler. Quote, the officer involved has been placed on administrative leave pending completion of an internal investigation in accordance with departmental policy. No additional information is available for release at this time. There's a bystander named Sonny Main. Sonny Main, who filmed the encounter, said a K-9 bit the man for close to a minute while the man was on the ground. Quote, I just felt like my duty at that time was to record what was going on. End quote. Main said, I was yelling, get the dog off the dude.
So this is the guy who was screaming that to get the dog off of him. Wow. A citizen seems to know more than a law enforcement officer. And the update is very sad once I get to that. Let's continue.
Because I'm like, Main said, I was yelling, get the dog off the dude, because I'm like, the dog is biting him close to a minute, while he's on the ground. The police officer is literally stepping on dude. Main says the man appeared to have been bleeding following the incident. I feel like more proper training has to be done, more situational awareness. Main said, quote, I feel like they used excessive force on him. I don't know what he did to lead up to it. I know he's still human at the end of the day. Before I show you the police chief, I just want to remind everybody, regardless of what the man has done prior, because we don't have any of that information on the record, it doesn't matter. He's innocent unless he's proven guilty. That is your judicial standard.
And you have to go to court to be proven guilty. It's not on the middle of the street. And that's hard for a lot of people to understand. Just like I say, the whole situation with George Floyd really bothers me all the time. You have to go to court before a person is found guilty of anything. You don't get to find them guilty in the middle of the street by you sitting on their neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds or having a dog bite them for 2 minutes. Let's continue.
It's the standard of law. The man has done prior, because we don't have any of that information on the record, it doesn't matter. He's innocent unless he's proven guilty. That is your judicial standard. That is the standard of law. Not innocent until proven guilty. Innocent unless he is proven guilty. So one fact we do know, that's an innocent man. We know he's an innocent man because he has not been adjudicated by any judicial authority. So an innocent man was brutally attacked by a K-9 trained by the police and also mishandled by those same officers involved in the training or the handling of the K-9. We know those facts from face value. Here's the other dynamic. The bystander who said he felt it was his job to record is correct. He felt a responsibility, a moral responsibility. I'm reminded of the movement in the 60s and 70s where protesters, led by some of the greatest champions this country has ever produced, from Dr. King to Abernathy to Ms. Parks, part of the strategy was to record how they were treated. Back then, they had to rely on traditional local media and to some extent, national press. In today's world, we have the ability to not rely on traditional media or national press because we are empowered to tell the story as well.
Ask your doctor if
Advertisement,
Entyvio,
y'all.
including the Entyvio pen, is right for you.
Absolutely insane. Just absolutely insane. Now, I'm gonna play the video where you can see it, and then I'm gonna get to the update. Absolutely sad. Prayers go out to his family. You'll understand why I say that here soon, and probably already understand why. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message over on Instagram or FB. Both of my links will be at the top of the chat and in a link in the description. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, anything like that, send that to me over on social media on FB or Instagram. Let me know if you have an attorney on the case similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that you have involved so I can join them and help fight for you, your family, whoever it's involving, whatever the relative is or friend, if they're no longer here or anything like that, and you got to fight for them, or if they're here to let me, speak with them and help fight for justice for them. Or if they want you to speak on their behalf, then that works too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And now I'm going to get into playing the video where you can see it. And then we'll get to the update.